Second day at the hotel. Whilst I've been here, I was hoping to do some snorkeling, and I was hoping to do some, just swimming on the beach and things. But the wind has been phenomenal. I'm just here in my bathroom here. Don't know if you can hear that wind out there. It's been like this for 2 days, and it stirred the sea up, so snorkeling was out of the question. And can you hear that? I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I'm just going to check the weather now, see if this wind is going to die down, because it's coming from the north. It's been in my favour all this time, but obviously now I'm turning up the west coast and heading north. So I'm not looking forward to heading out into a strong headwind. Okay, so I've just left my hotel now and cycling out of the village and past the beach, which is a lot calmer this morning. The wind hasn't got up yet. It's lovely, look at that. But I've got to make a move today, because I've booked a hostel 3 days away from here. That I'm hoping to get to. So the plan today is to get to Kenting, which is about 5k up the road from here, and get some breakfast. The other thing I was going to say was that it's nice now. I've managed to get all my clothes washed, clean and dried. I'm all nice and clean, which is a great feeling. And I've had pretty much a day and a half, just over a day and a half of rest. And I use a app called Strava, which gives me kind of a fitness, fatigue, recovery kind of graph. And just by doing this trip, it's already made me fitter than I've been for many years, having been in the job that I've been in. But what it's also done, obviously, my fatigue is through the roof. So 2 days rest has only caused my fitness to drop by 2 counts on the graph, but my recovery after a day and a half, nearly 2 days of rest, is actually the equivalent of where I was in fatigue a week ago. So it's actually just having those 2 days rest and recovery has made a massive difference to my fatigue, which has dropped. So hopefully fitness is good, fatigue has dropped, I should feel stronger. That's the plan anyway. So I'm ready I feel ready, I feel a lot better now than I did when I turned up at the hotel 2 days ago. So I'm really ready up for the challenge of today and the following sort of 3 days. Here's one of the little beaches that probably would have been better. I would have been better to stay somewhere closer here, but I would imagine the hotels here are a lot more expensive. It's a bigger place. I mean, you've got these hotels along this strip. And then this dual carriageway and then the beautiful beach. But the advantage this one has on where I was staying is that it's just dropped down off this wall, so it's protected from this northerly wind that's been plaguing me the last 2 days and stopped me from doing my snorkeling. So this would be a nice beach to relax on because it would be more out of the wind. It's right near the main road, which is a shame. Here I am at Kenting's main beach. Great stretch of sand, and just whiz you round to there. But this is the problem that I've been having. Beautiful sandy beaches, but there's signs up everywhere saying no swimming, which is a shame, and no one is swimming. So Kenting's pretty shut up. I think I've got here a bit too early. It's 8 o'clock. Usually in other places I've been to, everything's open, thriving, busy. But even on a Sunday, which today is a Sunday, but obviously Kenting is more westernised, it panders to us, the westerner. It's got things here that I've not seen in other places, like this is my first McDonald's that I've seen. But what a backdrop. I've stopped here to show you McDonald's, the Golden Arches, but it's the best backdrop to the Golden Arches that I've seen. Look at that in the background. Stunning piece of scenery. That rock is a real dramatic backdrop to the whole of Kenting, and as you cycle along its profile changes. To the east it was really quite pointed. Now it looks more like a sail, but yeah, Kenting, I'm glad I never stayed here. I'm glad I followed the advice in Jack's guidebook and stayed where I stayed. It was a much more sort of backwater place, and I'm going to get out of here. It's quite windy. Okay, my next stop is Heng Chung. Maybe I can get some breakfast there. Kenting obviously wasn't anything like I expected it to be. Quite abhorrent, really. So Heng Ching is the next stop for breakfast, hopefully. So you can see out to sea there how windy it is. You can see the white horses being kicked up by the wind, and gusts of wind being blown out onto the water. So at the moment, though, unbelievably, it's either a side wind or a wind that is behind me. So I'm going to make the most of that. And my plan is to head across here where the road goes to where that, I don't know what that is, like a power station, over that gap and then head to the other side of this headland. The other side of the headland is a place called Basher Beach, and I'm going to head there. Here I am in Nan Wan. This is Nan Wan Beach. It looks lovely, actually. Apart from what looks like a nuclear reactor. I'm sure it's not. I hope it's not. Because it's a lovely beach. And the water's very clear, look at that. Can you imagine what a lovely place this would be if it wasn't for all the flotsam and jetsam of humanity? People out to make a buck. I tell you, these jet skis must be a menace in the water for swimmers in the summer. Imagine this amount of jet skis zipping about. It's obviously the in thing to do. Rip up the sea with your jet ski. Paradise ruined. Okay, so I've just had breakfast on the outskirts of Hengchun. Yeah, Hengchun. And I'm now going off to a lake which is supposed to be good at this time of year for migrating birds. So I've got my binoculars with me, so I'm hoping to get to see some birds that I've never seen before. So see how I get on. Well, here I am at the lake. With Hengchun city in the backdrop, with those fantastic mountains. Look at those mountains rolling away into the distance. So I'm guessing this is the beach that I've been looking for. This is Basher Beach. It's the beach that is featured in The Life of Pi, the film. It's got the palm trees, it's got the sunshine, it's got the lovely turquoise water, and it's not too built up yet. It's very pleasant, and I could spend a couple of days here if I had them, but I spent them at the other place. The first campsite I've seen that's actually open, and people are actually camping, so that's a surprise. I've come across this before with campsites that haven't been open further north, where they camp on these platforms, which would be no good for my tent because I need to put the pegs into the ground to secure it. Lovely setting amongst the palm trees though, isn't it? And then Basher Beach just in the distance there. What a great location. Wish I'd known about this. Might have stayed here maybe. Hello.
Morning.
great, thank you. Nice to meet you. Yay. Off they go. Fantastic little bit of entertainment for me as I cycled past. Just heard a bongo drum, cycled over. Find these guys. I love cycle touring. I love it when it's so spontaneous. We go cycling into a ferocious headwind now. It's really quite hard. My speed is just down to just above 10k an hour. I've got a whole day of this. I'm just about to go over this bridge now, but I just wanted to show you look at the scenery I'm in. Surrounded by the most beautiful scenery. Look at that over there, it's fantastic. That guy over there bringing in the fishing nets, struggling with the wind. I don't know what's going on right over there. Can you see where the mountain scenery is lovely? It's lovely and clear, and then right down there by the sea, it's almost like a smoke haze. It doesn't look like rain. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but then it just blanks out the view, and that's the direction I'm going in. So I'll be interested to see what that smog is. It's like a fog bank, that's what it's like, but it's too windy for fog. So at the moment I can't explain what's going on over there. Okay, so that misty area that I saw earlier on, it's what this is here. It was a fog bank, and now the views aren't as clear and crisp as they were earlier on. It's got a bit hazy, but it's taken a little bit of the heat out of the day, which is good. It's still quite windy. I've reached the point now where I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's you can see a construction going across that hillside, which is the train track. So I've rejoined where the train comes out of the mountains through a tunnel from the east coast. It goes through the mountains and comes out here. So I've rejoined the railway track. So should I have a moment of weakness, I can always get on the train from here on up. There'll always be a train to take me to Taipei. We'll see how it goes. I've had an afternoon of this into a headwind. It's like being on the turbo trainer. At least it's flat. Stay positive. Ha! 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm thinking of calling it a day. I've done hang on, I've done 88 kilometers, which is about 53 miles, and I'm just off the road. There's the road there, and the forest. There's a track going into the forest here, but it's not really a forest. It looks like it's planted, like a planted woodland. So I'm gonna have a go at going down here, seeing if I can find somewhere to pitch my tent early and just chill out. I've done my mileage for today, so I can't see any point in going on. I'm pretty tired. It's been headwind pretty much all day, apart from towards the end. You know, I was saying I got to that fog bank, and once I got to the fog bank, the wind seemed to calm down a little bit. It was still there, but nowhere near as strong as earlier on today. So I'm gonna see if I can find somewhere a bit further along here where nobody's been. Nobody goes regularly. Just find a flat spot, that's all I need, and we go from there. Okay, so tent's gone up there okay. It's just about 10 to 4 now, and I'm going to get in there before the mosquitoes start to come out and get me. Sitting on my thermarest in there is quite comfortable. I'll get the flaps open, and I'll show you inside in a minute, but it's all netted up so that the mosquitoes can't get me. And I can be in there quite comfortably, and I'll read my book and chill out for a bit. Okay, so here I am, all nice and snug as a bug. As you can see, my inner tent is literally a mosquito net. It's an adaptation to the Hillyberg, where you can have this mesh inner, which is much better because obviously in this weather, because it's very humid and hot, and it doesn't it allows the whole thing to breathe a lot better, so it doesn't suffer with condensation. That's the problem I've found in the past. In England, it suffers with condensation quite a lot. It just gets too hot in here, and unless you're, you know, camping up in the mountains or somewhere cold. So here's my mesh inner. So my routine now is, obviously I've blown up my air bed here, which is nice and bouncy, and it takes away any of the stony undulations, because it is quite stony ground, but this air bed takes out all of that. I'll get my sleeping bag out, although I probably won't sleep in it. I'll just sleep in the silk inner tonight because it is so humid. And what I normally do is I just wash myself down with some wet wipes and then throw them away tomorrow, and when I get into town find a bin. So I'll have a quick wipe down with some wet wipes, and then I'll just chill out and relax and do some reading, listen to some music, catch up on some bits and bobs, and get an early night. And it's as simple as that. It's a nice simple routine to get into. And then I'll be up early tomorrow morning, ready to get some miles in, although I don't think I've got a big day tomorrow, so nice and easy and relaxed.